It's really inspiring because I watched it before I went to boot camp, and I was actually kind of disappointed when I got there as a result of your job doing really well. My son too, before he went to boot camp, that was his inspiration as well. He already asked my question, so instead of just Full Metal Jacket, what was the most difficult thing you've had to do throughout your career, aside from being a bouncer?
Maybe difficult scene you've had to film or thing you've had to learn for a character? Stan?
The Mandarin that I had to learn in Daredevil, the first season, well, oh my God. I mean, that is some language. And it was really tough. My kids, you know, I would be talking Mandarin in the kitchen in the mornings, you know, having my coffee, and they'd be like, "Dad, please, you know, like stop, it's so annoying," you know. And it's a language that you can't, that a white kid from Brooklyn finds very difficult to grasp. And it was, you know, it was constant homework, and you know, and it was tough. But you know, as I even say that to you right now, I think of 10 other things that I've done in my career that were also as difficult. So, you know what? You know, the best answer I can really give you, my dear, is that it's always the task at hand that is the most important thing. And as an actor, and as in any trade that you do, the task at hand is the thing that you have to put all your energy into, and that can sometimes be difficult.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hello, my name is Patrick. I'm from Bellingham, Washington, and I would like to ask, what is your happiest memory from the movie Happy Accidents?
I love that movie. Marissa Tomei. I mean, she's just so wonderful. You know, we had known each other sort of off and on for years. She's a New York actress, and I was a New York actor, and we were supposed to do a play when we were kids, and I got pulled away to do something else, and I could never do it. So eventually, many years later, we got to work together, and everything that I remember about that film was doing scenes with her. It was just so much fun. I appreciate the question. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank
Yes,
you very much.
thank you. Thank you. Hi.
My name's Emily, I'm from Seattle. So Men in Black came out when I was like 9 years old. And up to that point, Edgar was the most terrifying thing I had ever seen in my entire short little life. And one of the things that I've always been so sort of impressed by is how physically you change every single role that you're in. You're almost unrecognizable every time you're on screen. Yeah. And I guess my question is, as an actor, when you get a script, physically, how do you pick the character out? Where do you decide to start when it comes to sort of forming them?
Story. It's always story. I concentrate on story. I have to, in the real sense of the word, realize. I have to realize the whole story. I exclude my performance in it and just consider the whole thing as a story. And I have to figure that out first and talk to the director and make sure that that's the movie he wants to make. So I don't want to be making a different movie than he is, you know, or she. And then when I have a good grasp on what the story is, and then I start to approach my character, and it comes in, the more I read it, it comes in ideas, it comes through research, it comes through people that I've met in my life. A lot of my ideas happen before I shut my eyes at night, before I go to bed. Like the last few thoughts that I'll have are usually ideas that end up in movies. They just kind of pop in, you know? And so the answer is there are many different things, but it just requires you take your time and you think and you ask yourself questions. You always ask yourself why is this? Why is this? Why is that? Why is this? Why does he do this? Why does she say this and he say that? Why in the first scene do they do this, and in the middle they do this, and at the end they do that, and many levels in between. And so all that thought motivates choices that you decide you're going to commit to.
Thank you.